it's 7 in the morning on the 2nd of April, and I got this DJI the other day. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to film a day in the life for the people who certainly do not care what my days look like, but I'm going to have a shave. Just looking a bit scruffy, and I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to see you when, hopefully, in a minute, I'm a bit happier about waking up this morning. Right, I'm showered. I don't feel dead anymore. This is the first time I've used this DJI mic as well, so I hope it's working all okay. So I guess it's time for the morning routine. Now, if you're expecting something insanely elaborate like that Ashton Hall's, like at the time of recording this, is when that Ashton Hall's morning routine is going absolutely viral, and he's fucking flying in the pool for 4 minutes and all this shit. But I used to do like the whole morning routine, so I feel like everyone did at some point where it's like, right, gonna read, gonna meditate, gonna visualize, gonna go on a walk, gonna do the ice bath and shit. And I think everyone, myself included, just realizes that it's kind of insane to do. So my morning routine consists of a shower, which I've just had. I'm gonna go and have my kind of morning supplements. I'm gonna go and stand and stare at the sun for a minute. And then I'm gonna stand here at my desk. As you can see, this is pretty cool, I think. This is my win book. So it's kind of, this is like the only real thing that I do, but I will basically just write down everything that goes well in any of my days in there. So it's like I've been doing it for like 2 years now, but I now know what I've done for every single day for the past 2 years. And then at the end of the month, I'll do like a monthly write-up of all the good things that happened in the month. And I feel like it's just a really good way to keep your mind focused on positive things, like just write down things that have gone well every single day, work I've done, wins I've had, big webbies, shit like that. It's just it's a good thing, right? So I'm gonna go get some sunlight, and you're coming with me. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the man who has built the house that we're in right now. This is Ramsey.
Hello.
He's my flatmate. We have very different starts to the day. I'm very happy to stay here. He's very unhappy. Very unhappy to go out. And we are. What are you having? I'm getting myself
a coffee and snus.
I'm getting myself an orange juice. I'll wait 90 minutes for my coffee on Hoogman's.
Oh!
On Hoogman's. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, now it's finished, bro. Oh.
How have you managed to do that? Like at any point, not just when
efficiency. I switch that on, grab the coffee because you know it takes like 10 seconds to warm up, and then I bring the coffee here, and I just fucking forgot.
Do you know with shit like that, I always just think like, not only did you do that, but you did it while I was there, and you did it while I had it on camera as well. Oh my god!
No proof.
So
there's no proof I caused that.
That's plenty of proof. So yeah, that's the start to the morning in our house. Everyone else is asleep. It's the fucking the fucking brokies. Yo, the water's ran out, not the coffee.
No.
So this, ladies and gents, this is my sunspot in the morning. And honestly, the sun is so bright. It's like it's right on our front garden. There's just a mad sun trap. I know. I was leaving it there. On purpose. So every day we usually start our days by... Are you taking your coffee like to your car?
I'm just trying to get some fucking sun.
Yeah, you gotta walk down here for the sun, mate. So every day we start our day with coffees in the war room, aka the front garden, in the sunlight, alone. With him, and watch all the commuters and the grafters go by down the main road. Yeah, it's just all grafters at this time, innit?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not really looking at that cute.
The second culprit. Good morning. Fucking just got Ramsey on camera making putting his coffee on. Puts the pod in the machine. And then presses start, I start filming him, he starts like tweaking, and then he clocks that he hasn't put his cup there and the coffee machine just pouring in, yeah. Nah, I'll find it. I'll put it in the full vlogarooski, but...
Are you filming it for YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were making like a real vlog, innit?
Nah, real vlogs are gay, bro. No one wants to see a 60-second reel of like what you do in a day because they just know it's not what you do in a day. You know what I mean? Like Ashton Hall.
Get up at 4:30.
4:36, jump in the pool. 4:40, fucking land in the pool.
I'm gonna go and hit upper.
Nice. Right, so a bit of a funnier start to the morning, but we are here at the desk where most of our time is spent. I actually invested in a standing desk when I moved out. I moved out of my mum's house like 2 months ago to live with these lot, which is pretty funny. Jacob, who I do the podcast with, Leon, who's doing some GHL stuff, and then Ramsey, who's sort of filling his bloody coffee up, who built the house, who is doing property with his old man, so it's kind of cool. It's fun living with you boys. It's like the uni experience, but not without the debt, and getting to make some good money while we're doing it. So I'll show you in a minute what the to-do list is looking like for today, because I believe I have quite a few webinar related things, so I'll be able to run you guys through them. And then I'm also putting together some like different kind of offers, because I've had quite a few people come to me recently who already have existing webinars who want them improved, as opposed to me like building out. So my kind of flagship offer is the done for you webinar offer, but some people want just me to like beat their control, I guess. So I'm going to put together a little offer and BSL for that, but I'll keep you updated and tuned on that. So the way I usually structure my days is I use the Hormozy rule of like splitting your day into 3 between like kind of marketing, making content, advertising, getting people to know about your stuff. So today for me, that is this video, that is a LinkedIn post, that is posting a reel that I made the other day, that is making a banging newsletter, that is also making a YouTube video. So that's the kind of like the content side of things that I've been trying to do every day. Post on LinkedIn, write a newsletter 4 times a week, make a banger YouTube video a week, and then also do some more kind of like more lifestyle content like this, because I don't just want to fucking talk about webinars all the time, because some people just get bored of me talking about webinars unless you're actually like a high level coach or info product owner and you want to see what I'm doing for clients. And then I'll do some fulfillment. So today I have someone who wants me to review their webinar script, and I'm going to jump on a call with them and see how it can be improved. I've taken some notes already. That should be an interesting call, because I do think there's a lot of things that they can do, especially in the intro. Their intro is quite long, but doesn't really attack many of the pain points that I think that it should. The training could be structured better, and also the pitch comes pretty quick. So I've got loads of feedback for them on that. And then I've got a webinar that we're doing for Callum Carver. It's going to be the first paid webinar we've ever done with him, because he's got quite a big organic audience. We've usually just been doing it through organic, but he's launching a new offer and we're going to do it through paid. And that's happening in 13 days. So that needs to build out the GHL systems for it, need to finalize the funnel, and need to add some photos onto the presentation, which is already built. And then I am also going to write some video sales letters for my own offer, like I said earlier. And I'm probably going to go down to a coffee shop to write the video sales letters, because I'm going to write 3 of them. I'm going to write one for a custom offer, write one for my done for you offer, because I'm going to change the offer slightly and add some time frames to it. And then also one for the beat your control offer. So it's going to be, if we don't beat your control, we will give you your money back as a guarantee, which I think is a really good offer. I saw Nick Verge do that for video sales letters, and that crushed. And I think it's a good offer, like, because if I was to optimize someone's script, they were to pay me a certain amount of money for it, and they were to make double the sales, or even if they were to just get 3 extra sales per webinar, and they're doing webinars every 2 weeks, that could be an extra 20k a month for their business. So I think it's a good offer. That's what I'm putting together today, and you guys are going to see me do it all. So without further ado, I'm actually going to go and do some work, because this is kind of distracting and I won't be able to fully lock in. But yeah, I'll see you guys later on today.
Okay, so I've just written my newsletter and my LinkedIn post for the day. Now, I fucking hate posting on LinkedIn. Like, trust me, I don't like posting on LinkedIn the same way that anyone likes posting on LinkedIn. But with the use of like AI, basically what I will do is I hate posting on LinkedIn, but I really enjoy writing my newsletters. So what I will do is I will essentially just turn my kind of like even my YouTube videos or my newsletters into LinkedIn posts because it's so low barrier to entry with Claude. Like I could probably bang out multiple LinkedIn posts a day. I bang out like a LinkedIn post a day. And to be fair, you get the odd lead or two from there just to like build up the newsletter and stuff. But it's just so low barrier to entry that it's basically just not worth leaving on the table. And I just wrote a newsletter. I kind of talked a little bit about how I am reviewing that webinar. For the info company. They are an Amazon offer. But yeah, they're an Amazon offer and they run multiple info offers. So they have a software company. It's kind of like software/info. It's kind of hard to describe. And then they have an Amazon offer. They also have another type of reselling offer as well. But it was interesting because when I was watching it, they have been running that webinar like every 2 weeks for quite a while now. And I was just surprised that, obviously it was a good webinar, but there were plenty of things that I think can be improved on it. So I just kind of wrote a little newsletter on that, just talking about how like you might have, like most copywriters, most business owners will think that they are covering these services by using frameworks like Ada or Problem Agitate Solution. And they'll be like, yeah, I'll just use this for my hook or this my VSL and it'll perform. But it's not really about the structure and the way that you present it. It's about how closely can you speak to what these people are experiencing, like in their day-to-day life? Can you show them their problems, either that they're not aware of, like clearly, or that they are aware of? Show them how that is impacting them and then position your thing as a solution. That's the important thing. And obviously it's not as simple as that either. Marketing's ethereal, it's quantum. You can't have just like one thing that does this and one thing that does this and everything will just work. It just doesn't work like that. But I'm confident that I can do that. I'm going to go now and I'm going to create a YouTube video. Now, again, I use Claude for like B2B content creation ideas because with my YouTube videos, like obviously this is going to be the first YouTube video I've ever done that's like a vlog style, but most of my YouTube videos are tailored for B2B business owners, people who are actively looking and searching for webinars. Because the point of YouTube, I saw Daniel Fazio say this, which is a really good way to think about it, is that YouTube is simply just intercepting the segment of the market that are considering doing it themselves. So if a business owner searches for how to do a webinar, my 90-minute free training will come up, or like how to write a pitch in a webinar, how to write an intro in a webinar. And it's these how-to videos, you're just intercepting the people who are considering doing it for themselves, really. Or, you know, for example, one that I think I'm gonna do today is breaking down Matt Gray's webinar funnel. So Matt Gray's info guy, founder OS, and he does most of his stuff. He says like newsletters, lead magnets. I'm pretty sure he's about to hit 1 million on Instagram. But something that not many people know is that he does a webinar every month. And the reason he does a webinar every month is because they're great. And in one of his videos, I saw a snippet of how much he makes from his webinars monthly. And it was something like 130K. So that's contributing a significant amount towards his total monthly revenue, and almost no one knows that he does it. So for example, if I make this video, it's like breaking down Matt Gray's webinar funnel, the people who are looking for Matt Gray's funnel will find that video, and these people are in the info space because they're trying to funnel hack Matt Gray and they're looking at what he's doing and they might be like, oh shit, Matt is making a lot of money with webinars. I might want to do a webinar. So we're just intercepting the segment of the market that are considering doing it for themselves. But I'm going to go and build the doc for this, and then I might go to the coffee shop. It's currently 9:30. I'm working for about an hour and a half, and might go to the coffee shop and write these scripts. I like to structure my kind of content where I will make a load of documents. I'll write a load of reels. I'll write sales assets or whatever. And then I will have a day where I just film them all rather than like writing it and filming it and writing it and filming it and then editing it and then fucking posting it. And it's just a ball ache. So I'd rather make all the material and then film all the material and just kind of batch it like that. But anyway, that was a bit of a soliloquy there. But yeah, see you guys soon. Yo, so the plan is to go to coffee shop And as I was making that YouTube video, I was starting it, and my idea was that I was going to make that Matt Gray funnel breakdown. I'm going to make that, or I'm going to create like the lucid chart for it, the Miro board for it. And then I'm also going to make a video on why I think that webinars are the best re-engagement strategy, which is something that I kind of just thought about, because I was looking at some of the data. Like after every campaign, we look at where the majority of the traffic has come from, and we can basically go through on the Go High level and look at the tags and look at people who were already like on the email list or already come from lead magnets or whatever. And a lot of the signups that we get are obviously from the organic promotion, like from fucking Reels or whatever. But a lot of the signups that we get for webinar campaigns come from like the existing email list. And I think a big part of that is because what most people do with their emails is that they will kind of exclusively send emails to get people to book in a call. So they write like a hyper direct response email, and then they will ask people to book in a call. But if you're sending 3 emails a week, which you should be sending at least 3 emails a week, you're just kind of like, you're just haggling them. Like you're acting as if they don't, if they wanted to book a call, they know where your fucking calendar is, you know what I mean? Like they can go through your funnel and book a call if they want to book a call. So rather than hounding them with these emails, I think a pretty nice strategy that we do with our clients is we kind of treat the email list like super give, just value with like not really any call to action. And then obviously every month or so, we do the big webinar campaign, and it's way more likely that someone is going to join a webinar than book a call. Because if you think about the people who are on your email list, right? They've probably been getting your emails for a while, or they might have already been on a call with you, like, and they didn't buy before. So, like, I'm not really sure why you think that they would just miraculously buy now because of an email. But what they will do is they'll join something that doesn't require them to get on the phone with a fucking sales rep who they know is just going to completely hound them, and they will join a webinar because it's super low barrier to entry. They can just join, they don't have to be hounded. If they actually are into, like, if they are still interested in learning, if they've been on the list or they've already booked a call, or maybe they're coming back round again, then booking them onto a webinar is way more like, it's just a way better call to action as a way of re-engaging them. So I'm basically just going to put that kind of thought process into a YouTube video, because I'm just trying to go ham on content at the moment. Because the thing is, I actually do realize why like all these businesses have been going ham on content. It's not even for like the vainness of a personal brand. It is simply just because the customers that come from organic, or the customers that come like inbound from personal brand, they're way warmer, they're way more familiar with you, and you don't have to pay anything to acquire them. Like, obviously at some point I will turn on ads for the Webby offer, but at the moment, like, if any of you have ever run ads, you'll know that ads aren't fucking cheap. And if you want to be able to acquire clients, go on, love, you can go. If you want to be able to acquire clients for cheap and book calls, cold email and content, both of which I'm implementing heavily at the moment. So yeah, I'm just pulling up at the coffee shop now. I probably won't record much in there, because like I know the staff and it's like just a nice little spot. But right, I love you all. I'll fill you in on how it goes. And yeah, this is a day in my life. Fucking hell, so it is 3:30. I've been there since 10:30. So that's what? 11:30, 12:30. 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, like 5 hours, I don't know, I'm cooked. But we managed to create the docs for both YouTube videos, which I'm gonna film all tomorrow. Ended up doing a bit of client fulfillment work, so Callum's webinar that we're currently working on, the Profit to Scale one, is going live in 13 days, and the confirmation page and the automations and the CRM and stuff just needed to be tested, because for some reason his his Zapier account wasn't working, which is slightly frustrating. And we're also working with a landing page dev who uses Framer, so I had to just spin up the copy for the landing page quickly. Had to spin up the copy for the confirmation video as well, because we're split testing no VSL, so the confirmation video needs to be a bit more direct response and a bit less just being like, oh, it's going to be at this date and this time. And then managed to create one of the VSL docs. So I'm going to try something. Because I just like working quite intimately with clients, like the way that I want to run the business is to work with, 4 or 5 clients repeatedly every single month, me and a lean, mean team, high margins, and just work with great clients, do great work and build long-term relationships rather than just being on an absolute client mania fest. So I'm going to put the price in the VSL. I'll tell you what, when the fucking weather is out in the UK, it is so good. Just driving round, bit of Josh Baker, gotta let the beat drop. All the time, baby, I think back it up. All the time, baby, back it up. Daddy's home. What are you saying?
All the payments might be getting reversed.
No. See this, ladies and gentlemen.
So long.
This, Jacob, do you want to explain the situation?
Oh, it's a long day in the office.
So basically, as you all probably know, if you watch this, you probably know what fucking WAP and Stripe and shit are. Basically, Jacob's a sales rep working on a coaching offer. And they had subscriptions for payment plans, and Stripe have just gone ahead and fucking tanked the account. And yeah.
I was just cooked.
Don't know what you're even meant to fucking do.
Just have to re-cash collect everybody.
Yeah.
On WAP.
That is so long. Yeah, WAP.
It's so
WAP.
shit. So shit.
No luck at all.
Well, I don't know, needs to get in touch with them and we'll see what they say, but they've just sent a thing over to like both of our emails saying like, yo, I don't know what he said, something bad. Something very bad.
To be fair, you've only got 3 people on payment plan?
Now we've had paid in full. I've had paid in full through Stripe as well.
Yeah, I know, but in terms of the money that's lost.
I don't think it's that much because I've still been taking payments through other shit as well. Like we've only done a few through Stripe because we've just started it. 1,000, so that's 6 and that's like 7.5. 10.
10 bags, bro.
11 and a half.
11 and a half. Bro, WAP should use this for a fucking ad.
12, yeah, bro, bet. Like, plus his models, probably like 20k in there. For me, it's like, so probably like payments from offer in the last week and a half, like 10k. I think because from last Sunday, from Sunday till the week before, probably closed like, I don't know, 10 something. It's actually peak, bro.
Fuck, man.
So peak. Cooked.
Right. Better hit up Sam Laden. Get him to spin up a WAP.
We spoke to...
I just sent him the link to set one up.
Yeah.
Right, go on, lad.
Yes, so he's like a current client. We've been working with him for like 11 months, to be honest. Basically came at us and says he wants us to do all these automations for him for a 2-part webinar, which is fine.
So on ConvertKit, you write the sequence, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you put the sequence into the automation. Because that might make it easier. Because basically, do you know webinar? Let's say, for example, if it's Webinar Jam integrates directly with ConvertKit. So if it's Webinar Jam, you'd be able to set it up where you would be able to remove them once they sign up, and he can make it paid on Webinar Jam. So if he's using Webinar Jam, it'll be piss easy. But if he's not, if you're using like Zoom, you will have to zap it Bro, that's fine. So all you need to do, we did it for Callum's paid Webby, where basically the zap is like bought product, find subscriber in ConvertKit, update tag, and then just once the tag is updated, then just do the automation there.
He's got to promote it as well as doing like the
sign up emails. Yeah.
So we've got our work out for us, but we'll definitely get a decent.
Claude.
I could use Claude. Like what? Actually, I've not really looked at Claude.
Right, so that was Lucas. Lucas is a friend of mine. He's a Geordie lad, and he's also part of the Inner Circle coaching program with Callum Carver, which I was actually part of. Still am part of, even though I still do the webinars for Callum, and he wanted some help because one of his clients was asking him to set up a webinar campaign, and he was being a bit of a pain in the arse about it, so I just thought I'd jump on a call and help him out a little bit. Literally just finishing this VSL now. And then it is 7 o'clock, and I'm going to go and take my girlfriend for some food at maybe like 8 o'clock. Okay, so today is that going to be really fucking loud if I just put it there? That'll be all right. Today is officially done. I have done almost everything I wanted to do, other than I wanted to make that VSL. I wanted to make the doc for it, for the Beat Your Control offer. Didn't get time to do that. Didn't get time to call the people about the Beat the Control offer either, improving their current webinar script. Although I did have someone else come to me today for consulting that sent me a DM that they want to do their own webinar, and they also want to do it for their clients as well, because they do growth operating, which will be interesting. Tomorrow, film the VSLs, film the YouTube videos, probably maybe film some reels as well. I finished almost all the fulfillment side for Callum's next webinar, which is great. And trying to think what else I'm going to do tomorrow. Make the doc for the Beat Your Control and make the landing page as well. And also set up a Typeform qualifier for it as well. So, been a good day. Disappointed I didn't get that final VSL built, but it's not the end of the world. I'm off to see my amazing girlfriend, spend the evening with her, spend some time with her, be present. And yeah, that was a day in life. It's pretty boring. And I'm not very good at these kind of vlog style things because I don't do too much. I just work, just webinars, copy, see the boys, chill. And yeah, right. Love you all very much. I'll see you again very soon.